So natural resources are another issue with computers. So these electronic devices contain a lot of raw materials. Now, if you think of sort of the microscopic level of construction within these, so if you think of like the circuit boards, the CPU, um, what if you use metals within those, which they do, they become almost impossible to recycle. And because they're designed to such a small scale, taking that metal back out is a very costly job. So it's typically not done because it's almost impossible to do. The other issue in terms of natural resources is not only is it almost impossible to recycle it. So once it's used and it's going to go. It's the pollution that is created when you're actually extracting the raw materials before construction. So, to give you some examples of these natural resources that are wasted when building electronic devices like computers and everything and phones, plastic's quite an obvious one because we know plastic comes from crude oil, and you know that plastic is quite a big raw material that's a big material that's used in the construction of computers for their bodies and everything, the shells. And then you've also got on the circuit boards and everything, you've got quite a lot of precious metals you can find within the devices for different uses on the CPU, on the motherboard, etc. So some of them are just to give you a list: is gold, silver, copper, mercury, palladium, platinum, and indium. All of those things is once they're used, they do become almost impossible to recycle because of the microscopic level of construction within a computer or a device.